Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Captain Bailey's Adventures, and this has been a long-awaited side-by-side taste test, or whatever. I mean, they are two different beers in the respect. They're both porters, but they both have two different distinctive flavors. I've been drinking on them. I only got a couple bottles left of the Innsmouth Porter, the Shadowed Innsmouth Porter, my award-winning beer. I know I keep saying that, but I'm very proud of it. And also the Craig Tube Porter, based off Craig Tube, okay? You want to look him up. Godfather of home brewing, extract brewing, and I put his face on the beer just so I know. And his version of basically Cooper's Kit extract with some grains and hops. Okay, and I did it to his pretty much sourced out what I could have in a local homebrew shop. So that's pretty much to a T. All right, so the Innsmouth Porter was bottled on the 26th of November, and that comes in at 5.4%, so 2 months in a bottle. And the Craig Tube Porter was bottled on 12/12, so we're a little over a month on that beer. And let's see, and that came in at 6.2%. So let's give it a crack. Now, a couple of the Innsmouth Porters, I'm going to have to be careful with this, because as you saw in my last video, the chili porter, the chili cranberry chili recipe that me and the first mate here did, the bottle exploded. Okay, so I got to be very careful with this. I'm not sure if it's going to explode or not. Live TV, folks. A little hiss, but I've got my hand on it. Thank goodness. We got a decent one that's not too lively. All right, mate, you want some of this one, or you want some of the Craig Tube? Well, he ain't saying, so I guess I'll have to pick. All right, so we'll stop there. Cap that back up. And, you know, everybody says I never give the first mate any beer. Well, there's his glass. All right, let me, whoop, I need a bottle opener for this one. All right, here we go. Over here just in case this one is lively. It's not. Okay, so it's good. Alright, and you can see the color difference. This is more of mahogany, copper color going in. Give some of the bait. There you go. Yeast and all. Alright. Now, as you can see, we got Craig Tube on the right, Innsmouth Porter on the left, a lot darker, and you're looking at almost stout color, but in certain lightings it does have the same type of coppery color as well. Alright? Nose. You get that chocolate, the dark roast. This one, a lot more sweeter notes, but the chocolate is there, but because of the higher ABV, it has almost like a sherry type. Like when I did my other beer, the Innsmouth, the copy of a Narragansett's Old Ale. Well, my experiment version of it. It has that syrupy, sweety, sherry note in there that's, you know, comes from the higher alcohol. All right, so let's go in. This recipe hasn't failed me yet. It always is very, comes out similar every time. You know, as a home brewer, it's a different beer every time you brew it, no matter what. Either it be an ABV point off, color. You know, sometimes this beer has come out a lot lighter and come out like this. I guess it all depends on how much chocolate grains you use and stuff for coloring. Yeah. And then also if you do darker dry malt extract, if you throw it in there, compared to a light malt extract. So those things you have to consider. All right, so let's do the Craig. Both great beers. This one has some more residual sweetness, so it's sweeter on the tongue. This one's a little more bitter. Now this uses the English bitter Cooper's Kit. So it has that kind of whatever the Aussies, you know, used for hops and stuff in there. So it has a very different flavor than this. It's very sweeter. This is more mellow. Yeah, I mean they're both great beers, but you can tell that they're a world apart. They are both porters though. Now, you may say, hey Captain, which one do you prefer? Well, if I'm in the mood for something with a little more ABV, I'm grabbing this. Ooh, really carbonated. But yeah, I mean, this is a great experiment just to try. You have a full extract brew day here, and you have a partial extract brew day here. Okay, so this I just used the Cooper's kit. Added, you know, so this is a whole one, almost like a, 100% extract brew, and you can taste that. Now, is it bad? No, not at all. If you're in a pinch and stuff like that, it's great to do. I can go to my local homebrew shop and just buy all extract and do that beer, but you're paying a little bit more for the syrup. All right, you're paying. So you're going to do. So it's going to be, you know, you go buy, if you buy in powder form, or you do powder and syrup mix, or 2 cans of syrup, and then supplement it out with grains. I mean, because if you do like a full extract brew from the local shop, so that's $25 probably for the 2 cans, and then now you want to soup it up, so you gotta add your hops in there, obviously, and then you gotta add maybe some dry malt extract to boost up the ABV if you'd like. But yeah, I think 2 cans would do it, and you would get probably about 5% beer, and then add your hops. But yeah, so I mean, you would save. I don't know if you would save any more money. I mean, because if you like, like you're going to taste that extract in there. Like this, there is extract in it that I bought. You know, as you know, when I made it, the powdered form extract along with fresh grains that you mash. You know, this I did not mash anything. I just did some grains for flavor and color, and then I added some extra hops because the canned hops, you know, they're all residual down, and you want, you know, taste something a little bit fresh. So, you know, now do the hops come through? The Fuggles hops that I threw in there? It's hard to say. Sometimes I taste them, sometimes I don't. I'm still not there yet, even after 4 years of brewing. Am I able to, you know, start picking out hops and things like that? But this one tastes a lot cleaner to me. They were brewed with the same yeast, I believe. I believe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think I did that. That's what I did. I gotta go back to my own videos. I don't remember. But I believe, let me see my notes say it. Okay. I used a dry English ale yeast with the instant porter, and that's what I did. As soon as I bottled it, we dumped it over the old yeast cake. So you got the same yeast, okay? But this one still came out as a different animal and a little bit more ABV, because I think like when you dump on top of your old yeast cake, you got some other beer in there from this beer. So, you know, it's going to bump it up a little bit because you got some still old stuff in there. So, yeah, whatever. All right, so let me just wrap this up. Thanks for coming along. So happy Homebrew Wednesday. So if I get this up this Wednesday, happy Homebrew Wednesday. And until we do it again, all right, cheers, mate. Cheers, everybody. And thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. Hey, until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.